A lot of times people ask me when I first knew, like when did I first start thinking about gender issues and when did I know, when did things change? And for me, it's a hard question to answer because I don't ever remember that not being an issue. I didn't know the word transsexual, the word transgender hadn't even been invented yet. What I did, which I think a lot of people did at the time, was to just try really hard to repress it. I didn't mess around being a guy. I was kind of I was the quarterback of the football team. I was athletic. I loved athletics. Even though people on the outside were probably looking at me and thinking that I was maybe popular, I certainly never felt that way. And I always just felt like I was very marginalized and I had this big secret that I couldn't tell anyone. So that, kept me marginalized. I think my mom actually puts it really well in the book. She said that, before I transitioned, I just wasn't all there. She never had all of me. I was never fully present. I couldn't quite share my feelings. I couldn't quite be a full member of the family. For me, I was transitioning basically during my college years, and I was, dipping my toe in the water, and then a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper. And it wasn't about learning how to be female. It was more about forgetting how this artificiality of maleness that had been imposed upon me. I felt like was climbed out of a wetsuit that I'd been wearing my entire life, that all of a sudden I had, nerve endings, a million more nerve endings that I had. The world felt different. Something happened to my body chemistry where it was wrong, and then all of a sudden it just clicked and it became right. And for me, it was, getting the right hormones flowing through my body. I remember when I first told my mom my big news, what mattered to her the most was that emotionally I was okay, that this is what I wanted, that she knew that I wasn't being rash about anything. To me, that's the beautiful thing about Andrew's book, is at the end of the day, if parents can just know that their children are happy, and that love is what drives them towards wanting that for their children, we can handle an awful lot. There really isn't any definition of what's normal or not normal, or far from the tree or right under the tree. The love that parents have for their children can see them through an enormous amount.